Next question. Using chop shop approach or breakup value approach, assign a value for Cranberry Limited, whose stock is currently trading at a total market price of euro 1 million. It means 10 lakhs. For Cranberry Limited, the accounting data set forth two business segments: consumer wholesale, consumer retail. Data for the firm's two segments are as follows: wholesale segment and retail segment. Sales is given, assets are given, and operating income is given to us. Industry data for pure play firms. The term pure play firm stands for, we understand, the proxy firm, have been compiled and are summarized as under. Business segment information is given: capitalization to sales, capitalization to assets, and capitalization to the operating income. Means what is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the sales? What is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the asset? What is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the operating income? For wholesale information is given and for retail information is given. ABC company is considering a new sales strategy that will be valid for next 3 years. They want to know value of the new strategy. This is what the information provided. Please go through the question and then we'll discuss how to do it. So friends, over here there is a new method which has been provided to us for the purpose of valuation, and that is given a name as the breakup value approach, or it is also given a name as the chop shop approach. Now what kind of details have been provided to us and how to do valuation, both of them I am discussing with you. You don't have to write anything. Let me explain to you first of all. For the company which is supposed to be valued, called Cranberry Limited, for that the market value is given to us. For the time being, this market value information is not useful for us. We have to do valuation based on this approach which has been given to us in the example. So what we will do, friends, we have been provided with the information that said this company is having the two business segment. They are having the wholesale business, and at the same time they have the retail business. There are two kind of the business segment that they have. Information is provided to us that what is the sales for each of the segment, what are the assets of each of the segment, and what is the operating income, that is earning before interest and taxes, for each of the segment. That is what's the information which has been given to us. What kind of information is given, that is what I am explaining to you first of all. And then, so this is the most important information of the entire example, which is something that's importantly you need to understand. See, basically something like this. Suppose I want to do a valuation of a pharma company. I have the details about that pharma company which is under valuation, which is supposed to be valued for assets, for operating income, for sales. Now what I have done, I have made the calculation of certain ratios taking into account the companies which are dealing in the pharma sector, and I have made the calculation like this. What is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the sales value? What is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the asset value? What is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the operating income? ऐसा करके हमको 3 अलग अलग टाइप के वैल्यूएशंस करने हैं. सेल्स को बेस लेके, असेट्स को बेस लेके और ऑपरेटिंग इनकम को बेस लेके. I am focusing on the wholesale first of all. We understand that say this ratio is 0.85. उसका मतलब ये है दिस इज क्वांटिटी। इसका मतलब ये है दैट से फॉर एवरी 1 rupee ऑफ द सेल्स वैल्यू the value of the company is 85 paise. What is the value of the company? It is 85% of the sales value. Next, what is the value of wholesale segment? अभी हम लोग wholesale का बात कर रहे हैं. It is 70% of the assets. Again, what is the value? It is 9 rupees of the operating income. तो कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन क्या होगा वो हमको यहाँ पे कैलकुलेट करना है। सेल्स का 85% होलसेल सेगमेंट का, असेट्स का 70% होलसेल सेगमेंट का, 9 टाइम्स ऑफ द ईबीआईटी अगेन होलसेल सेगमेंट का। यानी हम लोग क्या करेंगे फ्रेंड्स, हम लोग ये जो क्वांटिफाइबल फैक्टर्स है उससे हम लोग वैल्यूएशन करेंगे। वी विल डू द वैल्यूएशन फॉर द होलसेल सेगमेंट एज वेल एज द रिटेल सेगमेंट। वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट से हमने एक ही कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन, लिसन केयरफुली, एक ही कंपनी का वैल्यूएशन 3 अलग अलग मेथड से किया है। तो ऑफकोर्स सबका समेशन उसका वैल्यूएशन नहीं होगा, क्या करना पड़ेगा, इसका एवरेज करना पड़ेगा। एंड दैट इज द वे वी विल रीच टू अ पॉइंट wherein say we will compute value of the Cranberry Ltd. We have to do the valuation of the wholesale segment using the sales, wholesale segment again using the sales. यानी यहाँ पे क्या रेशियो है 1.2, so it is 1.20 into sales. ये होलसेल सेगमेंट का होगा, ये रिटेल सेगमेंट का। दिस इज 70%, 70% of assets, and this is 8 times. It is 8 times of the operating income. तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे, ये होलसेल सेगमेंट का वैल्यू, रिटेल सेगमेंट का वैल्यू, सो दिस इज द टोटल वैल्यू ऑफ द कंपनी। होलसेल सेगमेंट का वैल्यू, रिटेल सेगमेंट का वैल्यू, दिस इज द टोटल वैल्यू। ये जो पहला वैल्यूएशन है ना, उसके लिए हमने सेल्स को बेच लिया है। ये दूसरा वैल्यू है ना, उसके लिए हमने असेट्स को बेच लिया है। ये तीसरा है, उसके लिए हमने ऑपरेटिंग इनकम को बेच लिया है। इन सब का टोटल किया जाएगा डिवाइडेड बाय 3 इन अ वे दैट से हम लोग ऐसा अज्यूम करते हैं कि हर एक अलग अलग मेथड्स को हम लोग इक्वल वेटेज देते हैं। दिस इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द क्रैनबेरी लिमिटेड। ये जो वैल्यू ऑफ द क्रैनबेरी लिमिटेड आता है, दैट इज व्हाट वी अंडरस्टैंड इज द फंडामेंटल वैल्यू। फंडामेंटल वैल्यू का मतलब ये है कि ये एक्चुअली वैल्यू होना चाहिए मार्केट में, taking into account so the certain quantifiable factors, sales है, ऑपरेटिंग इनकम है और असेट्स है। अगर हमको क्वेश्चन में पूछा होता कि whether the company is undervalued or overvalued, तो हमें क्या करना है फ्रेंड्स, ये जो हमारा आंसर आया ना, उसको हम लोग 10 lakhs के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं। सपोज बाय चांस ये आंसर आता है 9 लाख, तो हमको क्या बोलने का कि मार्केट में द कंपनी इज ओवर वैल्यू। हमको हमेशा ऐसा ही मान लेने का कि ये सही है, और जो चल रहा है ना वैल्यू से वो ज्यादा है या कम है। और सपोज मान लेते हैं ये जो है ना वो आता है 11 लाख, तो क्या बोलेंगे, द कंपनी इज अंडर वैल्यूड। क्यों अंडर वैल्यूड? बिकॉज अगेन वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट से यहाँ पे हमको लॉजिक कैसे लगाने का है, लॉजिक कैसे लगाने का है दैट से ये जो वैल्यू है ना वो सही है और जो मार्केट में चल रहा है ना वो गलत है। सो प्लीज राइट डाउन आंसर। वैल्यूएशन ऑफ कंपनी based on chop shop approach in bracket I'm writing breakup value approach. In that write down first point over here, valuation is done based on assets, comma, operating income and sales of the company. Second point, valuation is supposed to be made using proxy firm details. Proxy firm means a company doing similar business in which Cranberry Ltd is doing business. Third point, we will compute average of all the three valuation, comma, to find value of Cranberry Ltd. For the first one, I am giving you a detailed working. From that is afterwards we'll do the value, that is the working in a short method. We understand that say I'm taking this value, that is say this one. We have been provided capitalization divided by sales is equal to 0.85. That is in case of wholesale segment, and capitalization to sales is equal to 1.20. That is for the retail segment. That is the way we will be having, so the two different segment. Now we will have the capitalization is equal to sales into 0.85, and over here again capitalization is equal to sales into 1.20. As far as the wholesale segment is concerned, sales is 2,25,000 and the sales is 7,20,000. 2,25,000 and over there it is 7,20,000. That comes to 191,520. 250. And over here 7,20,000 into 1.1, 8,64,000. So basically friends, what happens at say what is the value of the company for every 1 rupee of the sales is 85 paise. Now the wholesale segment has a sales value of 2,25,000. So what must be the value of the wholesale segment is 191,250. Similarly for the retail segment, we understand that say for every 1 rupee of the sales, value of the company is 1 rupee 20 paise. Now the sales of the company is 7,20,000. So value of the company will be 8,64,000. That is the way we are supposed to do the valuation of the wholesale and the retail segment. Similarly, we are required to do say the valuation using other methods. So we understand like this. Final answer would be in this way. The basis is sales. In that, wholesale, retail and total. For wholesale it is 0.85 into 2,25,000. For the retail it is 1.20 into 7,20,000. After sales it will be next assets. In that case it is 0.70 into 6 lakhs. Next would be again 0.70 into 5 lakhs. And the last is the operating income. In that case it is 75,000 into 9. And it will be 1,50,000 into 8. That is the way we will have total, and then we'll do the average. So we have to work out the answer in this way. It is 0.85 into 2,25,000. So it is 191,250. 1.2 into 7,20,000. That is 8,64,000. So total value of Cranberry Limited using the sales as a factor is equal to 10,55,250. Similarly for assets and similarly for operating income it will be calculated. 6 lakhs into 0.7 is I think 4,20,000. And 5 lakhs into 0.7 that comes to 3,50,000. So the total would be 7,70,000. So using assets as base, the valuation of the company will be 7,70,000. 9 into 75,000, 6,75,000. Next, 12 lakhs. It is 18,75,000. So based on that, we'll make the computation of the total. It will be 10,55,250 plus 7,70,000 plus 18,75,000. That comes to 37,250. Lastly, we will do average. Average would be 37,250 divided by 3. That comes to 12,33,417. This is the way we are supposed to do valuation of the company. This value is more than the value which is prevailing in the market. Means whatever the market value of the company prevailing in the market is considered to be undervalued. So read an answer. Actual valuation is less than value as per chop shop method. In bracket write down 10 lakhs is less than 12 lakh 33,470. Full stop. So company is undervalued. This is the way we are required to give answer. In this question, they have not provided that CO2 pass comment for undervaluation or overvaluation. But if it is supposed to be passed, then how to do answer? That is what I have dictated to you.